Just did it. Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa.
This story needs to be told with a snack.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Vita, and I want you to vibe with me. Not going to waste a lot of time. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Let's get into it today. All right, y'all. So my girl, Wendy Williams, minding her own business, taking care of Wendy and her arch nemesis, I like to call her that, Sharina, Kevin's side piece. Looks like she had a little bit on her mind. Looks like she wanted to get a little bit off her chest. Who knows why? But first, let's just put it into context. Let's take a look at Sharina.
Call her icon living. Start a record label, Misfits just did it. Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are too hot in the business. About to make a move.
No, honey, you're not the icon. Wendy Williams is the icon. So I want to get into this today and the audacity this girl has. So let's just put it in a quick context. Sharina Hudson is the 10-year side piece of Kevin Hunter. And Wendy Williams found out about the affair. She'd had enough. And so she decided to burn it all down. Wendy went on ahead and fired Kevin Hunter as her executive producer. And she divorced him. She's moved on. But it looks like Sharina Hudson is not able to move on. She's going to take up for her man. She knows that her man looks bad. He's been in the news a lot. He spent a lot of time in the news in 2022. And so we know about the money issues that he's had because Wendy's had money issues. If Wendy has money issues, Kevin Hunter has money issues. And if Kevin Hunter has money issues, Sharina Hudson also has money issues. So this girl decided to speak up. She didn't say a whole lot, but we know that she's throwing shade at Wendy based on what she said. So I want to get into what this girl had the audacity and the nerve to say about Wendy. So she speaks. What she says is, and I quote, "Happy and healthy is all I'm on right now. The clickbait is real, y'all. I guess they need the storyline to continue for a podcast." Right, Wendy. So here's the thing. She's throwing shade at Wendy, and it's obvious because Kevin Hunter doesn't have a podcast. Hell, Sharina Hudson don't have a podcast. Sharina has never had a show, and Kevin has never had a show. So she knows that this podcast is about to air. We're all waiting for it. Here's the thing, though. A lot of people asked me in the comment section with my last video, does Wendy have to pay Kevin any money with this new podcast since he's not a part of it? And the answer is yes and no. She does have to pay him because she agreed to pay him half of what she makes. That is $40 million. That was her worth. So that means that Kevin Hunter is entitled to, unfortunately, he is titled to $20 million. Now, I don't know if she fully paid him. I think what she was doing was paying him in increments, not the full $20 million. And so when Wendy Williams had issues with her money in 2022, Kevin Hunter was directly affected, which means that his girl, Sharina, was directly affected. And so, yes, she does have to pay him. Now, once she finishes paying him off, will she have to continue? I don't know. I will have to research. But I want to get into Sharina. So, yeah, Wendy. So, Sharina is 37 years old now, and she's a grown-ass woman. She has a daughter with Kevin Hunter, and y'all, she's going to protect her man. She's going to come for Wendy if that means shielding or protecting her man, Kevin Hudson. And the way she looks at it is this show is about to air. Wendy's going to start talking about everything. Like I said in my last video, she's going to put it all out there. And Kevin Hunter is not her executive producer. He can't stop her from saying anything. And so the real tea for the first time since this divorce and everything that happened is going to come out. And Sharina's not liking that because why would she? It makes her look bad. It makes her look like a side piece, like a side chick. And you have to understand something about side pieces and side chicks. First of all, they're very competitive. They love going against the girlfriend. They love going against the wife because they feel like they've won. They feel like they came out on top. And so that's a big trophy for her. And so she thought she could just live off the money and everything would be fine and everybody would move on. Well, little does she know, Wendy Williams is a speaker. She likes to talk. That's what she's going to do. And when Wendy Williams is done with Sharina Hudson is going to look worse than she ever did before. Because let's not forget, when all this happened, Wendy Williams went into rehab. She started to lose weight. She got sick. She tried to get back on her feet, but it just didn't work out really well for her. She's been going through it since about 2019, 2020. And she really hasn't come out and said much of anything that's going to change. And Sharina Hudson, I don't know how to say this. This might sound, I'm going to explain it the best way I can. So forgive me if I stumble over my words, but this is what I see. Sharina Hudson is trying to recreate herself. She is trying to reinvent herself. She does not want to. She no longer wants to be remembered or seen as the side piece, as the side chick. Some would say as the side hoe. What she sees herself as now is a businesswoman, a mother, and a fiance. I am not taking up for this girl, but I know how these women work. And I will tell you, she does not want that reputation anymore. So with this podcast, first of all, I don't know if you guys know this, but she's had several businesses that Kevin has funded. She had a company called Vish. I don't know if she's still running that mess anymore, but Vish was, she was selling jewelry, high-end jewelry. And so she's trying to be the businesswoman that Wendy Williams is. That's what she's trying to be. That's who she's trying to be. Wendy is still competition for her. Make no mistake about it. If Wendy wasn't competition, she wouldn't be trying so hard to recreate who she is. And she can't compete with Wendy. And so with Wendy coming out and finally speaking, having her piece, saying her piece, this just dredges up everything that Sharina is trying to get away from. And if she did not feel that way, she would not have come out and said this, you guys. And I repeat one last time. Her statement was, I'm happy and I'm healthy. That's all I'm on right now. The clickbait is real. I guess they need the storyline to continue for a podcast. That says it all to me. Wendy has won. Wendy doesn't have to say anything, but she's going to because she's Wendy, y'all. She has a right to talk. But Wendy is on her way back, and Sharina, with everything that's going to be said in this podcast, is on her way down once again. All right, you guys, I am out for the night. It's late. My name is Vita. Vibe with me. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications to get more. I'm going to bed, y'all. I'm tired. In the meantime, have a good night. Bye-bye.